Hearthstone, every one of us is now in, I say everyone, there's only two of us, myself and Tom. We're both in the, well, open beta.
Has it gone open
Pretty
yet?
much the whole world is. Yeah, I think it's open beta. The whole world seems to be in this
I know
game
it's
now.
about to go open. I'm not sure that it actually went open, but most people have keys by now. And if you don't have a key for Hearthstone, probably check your mail. I believe most people should have a key by now.
And if you don't have a key then, just go on eBay and buy one for £5.
Wow, £5. Breaking the bank.
So anyway, we've been doing some arenas, we've done some constructed decks which we might talk through. We're going to do an arena run in this video. And here's our lineup. So we've got Druid, Shaman, Paladin.
Yeah, I feel like we know a bit more about Arena than last time. The last video we recorded of Hearthstone Arena, I was a bit clueless. Picked some suboptimal cards, made some suboptimal plays. I played a bunch more since then, got 12 wins a couple of times, so I think I figure I kind of know the Arena scene. I know what's going on with Arena now. And Kristin, you've done some as well, so...
Yeah, you are better at strategizing than me. You tend to always make sensible plays, whereas sometimes if it gets late at night and I'm tired, I do tend to make some terrible, terrible decisions, including clicking end turn before attacking. I often forget to attack.
Sometimes
So
only for one.
Yeah,
Sometimes
who are we
more.
going to go for here? You know I have a dislike of paladins, but then again, you know, they can still be good, but what do we feel like?
I personally, I like Shaman. I like all these classes. The one I enjoy drafting most is probably Shaman, because drafting Shaman is like a massive gambling arena.
What did
where
we
you can
draft
get
last
these
time?
ridiculous decks that have really high card quality. Last time we drafted a mage, I think, and it didn't go very well, even though mage is
Played mage,
completely
did we?
overpowered.
Let's play Shaman then. Let's do Shaman, let's go for it.
Yay, Shamans. Have some hilariously good cards.
Well, I have a bit of a fetish for Demolisher. I absolutely love that card, but I know here the probably correct
will
call is
say-
Argent Commander.
Argent Commander is probably the best neutral 6-drop. Like, I can't think of a better one.
Yeah, I'll
It's
take
better
the
than
Argent
most
Commander.
class 6-drops as
I'm
well.
just saying, putting it out there to the world, to the masses.
You have a
I like the
Demolisher.
Demolisher.
Some
Yep.
Fury Protector can be good as well, but it's not even close to Argent Commander.
So I'll be taking the Yeti.
Yeah, Yeti it's just so good. It's good enough constructed play, and in Arena it really is. It's just really, really high amount of presence on the board early on. So it's difficult to get rid of, trades really well, usually it often is a 2-for-1.
I like Brewmaster and I like Rockbiter. I'm not a fan of the Stormwind Knight.
Stormwind Knight is a card that I disliked at first, and the more I play with it, the more I like it. You basically need to treat it as a 4-mana removal spell, a 4-mana 2/2 that deals 2 damage when it comes into play, and it's really good at killing like a 3/2 and, you know, trading or contributing for something else. In a trade for something else. That said, the pick is probably Rockbiter.
Exactly. I do like myself a bit of
just
Rockbiter.
cheap removal you can use to establish board presence early.
Now, in Arena, I guess Windspeaker could be hilarious, however Spellbreaker is also a fantastic card.
Spellbreaker is really good because it's a silence, which is, you need, well, not need, but it's very valuable to have a silence. Windspeaker is it can lead to some pretty funny turns. Like just now I was Wind Furying someone for a 22 damage from a single creature with it. It's a bit of a whim, though. It doesn't do anything on its own, really. So I don't like
I'll
it
take
that
the
much.
Spellbreaker.
Archmage is okay as well, because it's good stats.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably still Stealth Spellbreak. I mean, we've got to break
I'll be
some
taking
spells,
Manatide in this one.
especially because the other choices are not very good. Like, Alchemist can be useful, but not commonly. Well, Nightblade's
And
fucking garbage.
yeah,
The other two are sort of very average, very mediocre 6-drops. So it's just what
I will
flavour
probably
of
take a
mediocre do you want? Do you want
I'll take a
taunt
taunt
mediocre or
flavour of
charge
mediocre.
mediocre? Oh, you're
Yeah,
going with the
taunt.
mediocrity of taunt. It's probably slightly better.
Wow, I'll
Panther.
take a panther.
Wind Fury Harpy is like okay, but it's pretty far down the list of 6-drops I want in my deck.
See, I like the
all these cards
Brewmaster
are
here.
reasonable. I kind of like all these cards. The Commando serves a valuable purpose. Argent Squire is actually surprisingly good. And Brewmaster's solid. Good solid 4.
I'll probably take the Brewmaster.
Yeah, I might say Commando just because you have no 5s yet, but it's early in the draft, so it's unlikely to pen a figure.
That would be Lightning
drastically.
Storm then.
Yeah, Lightning Storm's pretty OP in Arena. You can just punish people. Like, AoE in general is really good.
Ooh,
But
epic.
Lightning Storm especially because it's so cheap and can be comboed with spell damage totems. Well, Sea Giant or Faceless.
Yeah, exactly. It's Sea Giant or Face.
Sea Giant's pretty sweet as a Shaman because you can, you're likely to have a bigger board. More creatures
Yeah, with
to
totems.
power it up. But Faceless is just, well...
But then
it's just
Faceless, you can get a really good, good clone of some sort of something with useful, like a taunt or.
I'd probably go with Sea Giant just because of the totem synergy.
Ho ho ho! Sea Giant.
It's a giant pain in the ass for your
I'll
opponent.
take a Flame Tongue.
Yeah, Dragonling is not that great. As it's 4, it's okay, but not brilliant.
That's not a very good
I'd
choice.
take Blue Girl. Blue Girl's alright, it's like 2 mana, deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
It's not the
Oh
worst.
dear.
Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. It's gone and given you a bunch of shit. I bet you better take Frost Shock, because it's like the worst. It's the least of 3 evils. Dread
Yeah,
Corsair
unless we
is
actually
a
get
card.
any weapons for this Shaman deck.
Dread Corsair is a card that looks fine, but even
Good
well,
God.
A, you need weapons, and B, even with the weapons, it sucks. Oh, A-Bomb is fine here.
I'm taking Angry Chicken. What you on about?
Well, I don't know. Angry Chicken is.
Ah, we'll take a
If you took it,
Bloodlust.
if you're actually forced to play Angry Chicken seriously, you're probably
Do you
your
want another
deck is probably
Spellbreaker?
awful. I would go with Bomber. You don't have many 2s, and it's possibly the best 2-drop.
I like Bomber. I usually get fairly lucky with Bomber. He behaves himself quite well with me sometimes. Although now I've said that,
Cool.
he's just going to bomb me in the face.
Cult Master is nice as well, with lots of cheap minions, but Bomber probably is better.
Hmm. Now the reason why I like Raid Leader here is just because if you do get the wrong totems, such as Wrath of Air or a Restoration Totem, it will actually give them an attack.
Raid Leader is better in a Shaman deck than in other decks. Hunter's okay as well, because it makes double minions for Bloodlust and Flame Tongue.
Yep.
So it's probably between those two. Again, Raptor's fine, but it's not outstanding. You don't look at Raptor and go, oh, what a card! What a fucking card! I want that in my deck right now. It's so exciting. Look at what it does.
Squire?
Silverhand
Okay.
Knight.
Yep.
Squire.
Yeah, he summons a Squire.
He does summon a Squire. You want to pick the Squire and leave the Knight at home.
Yep.
It's either Ooze or Harvest Golem. Golem is like one of the best 3-drops. Ooze is a good 2.
At this point, I think I'll take the 2.
Well, slightly low on 2s.
Oh man.
I guess Lava Burst. It's a fine
Yeah.
removal spell. It's certainly quite good. Yeah.
That's a shit lineup. I'm even thinking just Wind Fury.
Pick your garbage card. It's probably, yeah, well, I don't know. You're picking something vomit worthy regardless. Here it's probably Fairy Dragon.
Dragon. Yeah.
Berserker's decent as well, but it's better if you can enrage it yourself.
Fort Lightning.
Yeah, Fault Lightning can blow people out. I guess take a Wind Speaker here. It's not that exciting, but...
Yeah, we seem to... Not
Better than
with some of the
Captain...
better Shaman cards.
Better than Captain Durdle, aka Mogashan Warden.
Oh no, this is hard.
Frostfall for.
Yeah, this is hard.
take
Do we
the
go
Warlock.
do we go for minions or spells? Because I personally have seemed to have found that in arena drafts, going slightly heavier on the minions is a better idea than getting more spells.
Normally, unless your spells are completely overpowered, like on the mage. I'd take Frostwolf Warlord, because
I
it's
would agree
very
with that.
frequently huge in a Shaman deck.
I'll take an Unbound Elemental.
Easily better than Stone Tuskor, aka Moonfire.
2 bombs or a Cobra? That's the choice.
Probably another bomb. I don't know. I don't know. You could take the Cobra because you don't have any hexes. So it's kind of a poor man's way to deal with a big creature which you don't really have at the moment.
Take an
Oh,
Iron Beak.
shitty card.
Actually, yeah, we've got 2 spell
Get
breakers.
Archmage.
Get an Archmage.
Just need endgame now.
Oh my god.
Probably a
Dwarf?
Fen Creeper.
You want a Fen Creeper, do you?
Dwarf is not as good as it was, it's still reasonable. Fen Creeper is just some more taunt, which is good to have. Stops you randomly losing to rush decks.
Last card. We've got 1 Bloodlust. No Earth Elementals, no Fire Elementals. Ugh.
Probably Coda. Yeah, not having any fire elementals is very saddening. I mean, you can't really expect to get earth elementals or doom hammers or anything, but...
We didn't even get any Stormforged Axes.
No, we're missing a lot of the good Shaman cards. No hexes either. Lightning
Yeah,
bolt.
not a single hex.
This deck is average. I'd just take a Kodo here. It does something.
Right. Well, I'm not too confident. Let's call it now. How many wins? What's your bet? Place your bets now.
I think this deck's probably gonna get around 5 or 6. Could go 7.
I was thinking 4 or 5. I'll go 5. What's your bet? I'll say 5.
I'm gonna go 6.
Okay then.
7. It's a fairly meh deck, but it's got some good minions.
I'm just going to call it that it's going to be a worthy opponent.
Well, that's very much up to discretion, isn't it?
I've always wanted to play a Gourd Critic.
Or Cardish Ian. But it must be some kind of Blizzard in joke, because I don't understand what that means. Not a bad hand.
Well, that's not terrible.
It's quite good because you've got some 2-drops and like a strong follow-up to them.
Well, greetings, Zariah W. You are now an internet hero.
And you're fighting in the jungles of Stranglethorn.
I can't do anything until I've got me my shiny. Oh, it's gone.
Just took
Damn
on
it.
his eye, now that statue can't see.
Well, to satisfy my pyromaniac urges.
Get a zebra
So
skin.
dusty. Yeah, I like the zebra as well. I tend to leave it on a zebra.
This is the most important part of Hearthstone, by the way. It's not winning, it's making sure everything that can be destroyed is destroyed.
Indeed. Well, I'll just charge it down with my Murloc.
Bluegill Warrior. And I have to trade 2s.
Blah, blah, blah. I got the lovely bunch of coconuts.
Hopefully just totems. Hooray! Oh, Fairy Dragon is exactly what you want to play before dropping Yeetai. Because you can't just lightning bolt it, although you can rock motor it.
Ho, ho, ho. Sea giant.
If you just keep spamming totems so we can play it on turn 5 or something. Oh my.
Okay.
Dire Wolpertinger.
Yeti!
It's peanut butter Yeti time. Now you probably want to you probably want to trade for his wolf. Just keep board control. Let's hope he plays that Murloc that summons another Murloc and then makes a totem. That would be perfect.
I want to make a constructed Murloc deck, but I'm still missing some cards.
Like Murloc.
Like some Murlocs, yeah.
I would probably just Lava Burst that. It's a pretty good use of Lava Burst in my opinion.
Yep, it's a pretty effective use of Lava Burst, and I still get to totem with that as well, so... Let's just for kicks, see if I get Wrath of Air. Oh, it's fine with that.
I'd probably kill his totem, it's just... It's good to make
Hit
sure
him in
Shamans
the
have
face.
nothing. It's good to make sure Shamans have nothing, because they have a lot of cards like Flame Tongue and... Oh, as is evidenced from your own deck, that buff power.
So I locked out a little bit, so oh God, I was just tempted to play the use, to be honest, and a totem.
Yeah, totem first.
Obs.
And
Totes, obs.
then ooze your daddy. And then probably kill the Drake.
Yes.
He has Lightning Storm. Oh, fork lightnings and whatnot. It could get ugly. Hideously
It could,
ugly.
but if he doesn't, I'm playing Sea Giant next turn.
I'm probably saying Sea Giant next time regardless of what happens. Oh
That was cheeky.
no. The one damage. He's locked and loaded. And there's the Flame Tongue. So you can at least kill. At least you can't protect his Flame Tongue totem. So, Sea Giant.
Could even Wind Fury the Ooze. Or just totem again.
Just Wind Furying the Ooze doesn't do anything.
Oh, it lets me take out both his totems. Or those two. I could take out 2 of his minions. It trades, but...
I'd probably just totem up and kill the Flame Tongue.
Oh, I'm obviously going to kill the Flame Tongue first, yeah.
Right.
Job done.
How much? Right, it's time to start doing
Oh,
bloodlust
what?
now.
Well, we'll see what he does this turn and then I'll do the math.
We got have 21 damage on board with Bloodlust, then he's actually dead with Wind Fury. So if he doesn't play a taunt or heal or remove some of your board, he's actually dead. In fact, he's probably dead even if he does remove some of your board, because that Sea Giant is going to be doing, yeah, 22 damage on its own next turn. That's the best part about Bloodlust, is they don't often see it coming. He's probably thinking, oh, I'm on 25, I'm quite safe. I'm assuming he doesn't have Hex because you would just jam that on the Sea Giant straight away. There's no real need to think about it.
Oh yeah, we didn't draft Hex either, did we? So, oh, apparently he got lucky with a Doom Hammer though.
You're doomed.
There is little time.
So is he going to attack you, I wonder? Looks like he's going to kill himself. Alright, time to one-shot him with this Sea Giant.
Yep.
This is the fun of playing the Shaman deck on occasion, is you can do turns like this.
Yeah, this is a fairly good example. He's already thinking, oh my god, that's 16 damage. No, wait, it's 22. Good night, nurse.
At least Wind Fury was good that game. It's not overall, despite its overperformance there, it's not overall a good card.
We're 1-0!
And that guy is probably shitting himself.
Did you know you can
rage.
tell what rarity a card is? By the colour gem in its centre?
You can, but you have to wait for another tip if you want to find out what those rarities mean if you don't already know.
I'm proposing they introduce a new one, which is brown for poo. This is a poo card. It's poo.
So you'd put cards like Goldshire Footman in there. Stone Tusk Claw. What a slow hand.
Right,
I like keep the Silverhand Knight.
Let's get rid of that.
Because the Silverhand is something good to sort of play. I wouldn't keep Windspeaker, it's kind of garbage on its own. Unless you have like a good creature to buff with it.
Much better.
This is pretty optimal. Well, not really optimal, but...
I don't really fancy coining into that. Oh, now I will, probably. Like coin bomber.
I wouldn't bomber, because if he... Well, the bomber would allow him to pump that. I would Fairy Dragon, because he...
I usually get lucky, I was thinking it might kill it. And then I could one-shot the next turn with
It's
the
very unlikely to kill a 2 toughness minion with the bomber. I would just kill it with Fairy Dragon. It's unlikely he can do anything about that. You can't kill it with Shadowed Pain or anything.
But you know he'll have Holy Smite.
You can't kill it with Holy Smite. Can't target it.
That is very true. Holy Nova, which is like 5 mana.
I don't think there's a single card a priest could have. Alright, that's the best he can do, is basically make an even trade. Oh wow, he fed you his cleric.
Oh man, what the choice is now? I'll take out the card draw, to be honest.
Oh yes, definitely kill the cleric.
I'm thinking take out the cleric and then bomber and just see if I can hit some shit.
Yeah, bomber could be good. If bomber kills the 1/1, it's good. You may as well play it, because it's likely the bomber will take out the light one anyway.
You see how good bomber is to me?
Yeah, that's pretty optimal. But, yes, if you're watching this at home, kids, don't trust bomber to do that every time. Because it won't, it'll fuck you over.
Yeah,
It'll
public
send
service
3 at your face.
announcement. Mad Bomber's a bit of a treacherous so-and-so.
Yeah, don't trust Bomber.
Remember, boys and girls, don't do drugs.
I'll just kill that fast here. It's a fairly good trade on that Bomber. I wouldn't bother aiming,
Yeah.
I just totem.
Oh, yeah, I was just looking at it. I just couldn't remember if it was
Totem
+1/+1, or whether it was just +1 attack.
Yeah,
That'd
sadly.
be Stormwind Knight would be the +1/+1, wouldn't it?
I'd say that Bomber's
Oh,
done some
sick.
major work. Torch totem is nice. You can kill that Elven Archer next turn with the aid of Raid Leader, potentially.
I try and always
Or
find the
not.
shoe. Always try and find the shoe. And I just can't. Where is that shoe? Oh, should we just Spellbreaker that?
I would say it's probably a waste of the Spellbreaker.
It kind of
Then
is.
again, you don't really
but-
have any great options.
Exactly.
You could just totem, because you've got a lot good end game.
Yeah. And that's really the problem with something like that. We don't actually have that many spells in this deck. We've used Lava Burst. Or what was that last game? I'm getting confused now.
It's Lava Burst and use that. Still Stormwind Knight, not Stormwind Knight, Silverhand Knight is good play.
Oh, I wonder what he
It's
got.
clawing back some card advantage. Probably got. I was gonna say an amazing card, but I've actually had an
Bloodlust.
amazing card. Probably gonna help him as a priest.
Play the
I'd
Silver
say
Hound.
Silverhand Knight is best here.
He is. That's what I was thinking.
Squire, attend me. Job's done.
Ready, sir.
Now next time we want him to play Gurabashi Berserker. So we can code it. Go on, priesty boy. Gurabashi Berserker. That's what you want to do. Gurabashi Berserker. Go on. That
Pressure!
isn't that bad.
Steel.
That's an acceptable thing to... Well,
Okay then.
option 1 is Kodo, killing either a 2-1 or a 1-3.
Yep.
It's fairly good. Or you could play like a 6-5 taunt and force him to do something about it.
Yep.
What to do?
I'm not sure the 6-5 taunt's best. Argent Commander kills his 3-3 and then dies to the 2-1. It's more likely to get a 2-for-1 than Lord of the Arena.
Agree. The Kodo is just a one exchange anyway, so I don't mind the Argent Commander play.
I think the Kodo is a great play if it hits the 1-3. It's pretty sweet. I'd probably play
Do you
Kodo, but
Do you want to flip that coin? You feeling lucky? Punk.
it's still fine if it hits the 2-1, so I'd play the Kodo.
Kapow!
It's nice to be lucky. That bomber, between that bomber and that.
I could be so lucky, 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 lucky.
Lucky! Oh my. It's the ogre of the Boulder Fist.
Well, Hex would be nice, but yeah.
Wouldn't it just? I don't think that's too big of a
Oh,
problem.
hello!
I don't know if you want to... I think you want to kill that Orge. But what with? So if you kill the bear with the 3-5, and then you can go Argent, trade D4-3 and that 4, the Divine Shield for the ogre.
What?
Considering your hand, you're way ahead on cards, you just need to establish board control now.
Yeah, I was just looking at Raid Leader, because Raid Leader allows me to use Wrath of Air to take out the Archer. Unfortunately, it only makes that a 5,
That's
so I'm
true.
still too short on the Ogre.
Is that any other way? No, you don't have quite enough mana to...
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
exactly.
just Argent then. And kill the bear with the 3-fire. Because it's barely legal.
To Northrend!
Fortunately, I
Bearing
did
a grudge.
Silverhand Knight. Oh well.
I think that's reasonable. Now you lose the Argent to the 2-1, but then you have 3-2 and a totem for nothing, and you have 6 cards in hand to his 4. So you're ahead on cards quite substantially.
Yeah, I think people worry about health as well, but I think once you establish a certain amount of control and you resort to top decking, depending on what class you're playing, obviously you can afford to be a bit behind on health and still come out on top.
Well, typically you won't have to worry that much about a priest getting burst damage on you. It's not really their forte.
I suppose our options now are Lord of the Arena and Totem, or perhaps...
You can silence the taunt, which allows you to trade the 3-2 for the 3-3. Problem with that is... no, you don't have any good follow-up to that. You
Not
play
really.
Cobra, I guess. Which is still okay.
Or it's just Lord of the Arena and a Totem.
Yeah, that's probably better. You just have to go. Hopefully you get healing. What's wrong? Oh, that's good too. And yeah, just don't attack with it.
No, just end turn.
That Kodo, he's got more left in him than running into a Fen Creeper. Fun Creeper. Doesn't that guy look fun? The Fun Creeper? He looks pretty
It
fun
looks
to
like
me.
he's going to be arrested in Operation U-Tree.
He looks like he's having a gay old time in the swamp there.
The water in that swamp's extremely clear. It's very pure, that
It's
water.
a very, very pure swamp. That's why he's having so much fun. He's going to a swimming pool. It's like an outing for him.
Oh, come on!
This is still fine because he's now got 1 card left. Right now the silence play is probably best. We can go Spellbreaker,
Like a Fen Creeper and Spellbreaker. Yeah.
which is probably what I would do.
Your magic shall not save you.
So you can kill the 3. There is some risk of being just zerged here, so you just have to convert this card advantage into, you know, everything advantage. Oh no. He has his own seed, right? Or so maybe he copied that from us. Wouldn't surprise me.
I imagine so.
Oh
yeah,
look,
with
the best
Hearthstone.
card in your deck. I got it. It's probably a more likely scenario than him having it in his deck.
He might have even got the Fen Creeper from us as well, to be honest.
I doubt he got the Fen Creeper from us because he already played Frost Shock earlier. Which is, that was definitely one of the cards he took.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Ooh.
That's kind of useful.
So how good is Raid Leader here? Allows you to trade Wrath of Her for the Owl, which is great. The
Also
Fun
allows
Creep-
me to... It does allow these two to trade for the Sea Giant.
Yes. You also have the option
And
of
then I
winning
could
Speaker.
play, before making those trades, I could play the Frostwolf Warlord and make it huge.
Yeah.
And I could still Totem. So I could Raid Leader, Frost Totem, Frostwolf Warlord, and then do the trades. And I'm thinking that's what I want to do.
don't have any other taunts, so yeah.
Handle it!
Oh yeah, I'm trading the 1/2 silence taunt rather than the wrath of there, obviously.
Stand ready.
Right. The what? This one.
One, yeah, that for the owl. And probably those two for the sea giant. And then poke for one in the face. Next turn we have a funny turn involving 11 power Frostwolf Warlord, Rock Bite, Weapon and Wind Speaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
except
come on.
just spoiled the party somewhat.
What a party pooper.
How much damage would that have been? 1428?
There are some people here that are just determined to not have any fun.
I know, he's even playing Fun Creeper, so he would be so ready to play. I'd have expected more fun from this guy. Oh well, probably Archmage.
Yeah.
Archmage.
Totem.
Cobra.
You want Cobra down?
possibly-
Yeah, I can do that.
Probably Frost Shock his 3/6.
Yep.
Stop it doing anything.
Are you ready for this?
Having Cobra out's nice in case he randomly pulls out a giant or some BS like that.
Well, no, I suppose we're really just waiting to draw the Bloodlust.
So Rock Bite or Wind Speaker combo is also a thing. You can do 16 with that. No, 16? No, 14.
14.
What do you do? Oh, you just heal this thing. So yeah, lay element.
Yeah, I may as well just do that. I can play everything. I can literally blow my load and do everything.
Priest AoE does 2, so it's fairly safe. I just use Cobra to take out that 3/5. The objective now is to just kill him, I think. Windy Fury.
Feel the power.
Don't blink. Don't blink.
Job's done.
So he should be dead next turn. Is he dead? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, fingers
not
crossed.
quite. He's not
Oh my
quite
god.
dead.
No, we're 2 damage short.
Should
We
be.
just need to draw something.
That Taunt Totem is looking pretty good right now.
We're now 5. How much damage are we short? 5. Ooh, no. Not. Oh, it does boost that as well, though. Hang on.
I don't think that changes anything.
Probably
He's
not.
still not dead. And you may as well just kill him.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage, so they go 4 short.
Make a Searing Totem.
Well,
The only totem you have left. There's no point doing that, I mean he's... Yeah, just Searing Totem. Because then next turn you can just... Every turn that's going to be a Stone Claw. Because he's going to kill the Taunt Totem next turn.
To war.
Don't blink.
So that 8/16 giant can't actually do anything unless he removes the Stone Claw each turn with something else.
that's kind of nice.
Don't mess with Tusk.
He's totem locked.
Well played. Don't blink. Don't blink.
Yep. That worked out in the end.
And he even leveled that.